Why does Sung Jin-Woo smell different? Before anyone says, it's probably Old Spice. Trust me, if deodorant could solve this case, we'd have closed it in 10 seconds. Unfortunately, Cha Hae-In isn't smelling deodorant. She's smelling manna, which means this mystery runs much deeper than personal hygiene. Welcome to Manhwa and Webnovel Case Files, where we investigate the questions nobody else thinks to ask. Today's investigation starts with a mystery that sounds completely ridiculous until you realize it's actually canon. At first, I thought this investigation would be incredibly simple. Cha Hae-In says Sung Jin-Woo smells different. End of story. Case closed. Except, the deeper I looked, the more questions started appearing. Because while Cha Hae-In is the only character who explicitly comments on Sung Jin-Woo's scent, she isn't the only character who reacts to him differently. So today, we'll separate confirmed canon from possible explanations and see which suspect has the strongest case. Every investigation begins with one undeniable piece of evidence. This is ours. Cha Hae-In possesses an extraordinarily sensitive sense of smell. Because of that, nearly every hunter smells unpleasant to her. The stronger their magical energy, the worse they smell. Then she meets Sung Jin-Woo, and everything changes. She doesn't describe him as smelling amazing. She doesn't describe him as wearing perfume. She simply notices he smells different, clean, unlike every other hunter she's encountered. That's not speculation, that's canon. Which leaves us with our first mystery. Why is Sung Jin-Woo different? Now, this is where our investigation becomes more interesting. Before the Shadow Monarch, before the system, before Sung Jin-Woo became humanity's strongest hunter, there was Lee Joo-hee. Time and time again, she chose to heal him, worry about him, stay beside him. Does this prove she noticed the same thing as Cha Hae-In? No, not even close. But it does prove something else. Even before gaining overwhelming power, Sung Jin-Woo already had a way of drawing people toward him. Coincidence? Maybe. Let's keep looking. Next, Han Song-yi, Jinna's classmate. Once she discovers who Sung Jin-Woo really is, admiration quickly follows. Again, this isn't evidence about his scent. It's simply another observation, another person who reacts differently around Jin-Woo. Then we arrive at Il, a demon noble, someone who should have viewed Jin-Woo as nothing more than an enemy. Yet, she gradually becomes one of his closest allies. Once again, not proof, just another curious pattern. By now, we've collected enough observations. It's time to identify our suspects. We've officially spent several minutes investigating why a fictional hunter smells nice. Honestly, I've made worse life decisions. Anyway, let's examine our suspects. Our first suspect, and currently the strongest one, the system. Throughout solo leveling, the system constantly repairs Sung Jin-Woo's body. It heals injuries, removes fatigue, eliminates impurities, optimizes his physical condition. If your body is continuously purified, perhaps your scent changes as well, which would perfectly explain Cha Hae-In's reaction. It's simple, it's logical, and it's supported by canon. But every suspect has weaknesses. Lee Joo-hee's attachment to Jin-Woo began before the system ever appeared. So while the system explains Cha Hae-In, it doesn't explain everything. Our second suspect, the Shadow Monarch himself. Maybe Cha Hae-In isn't reacting to cleanliness. Maybe she's sensing something completely unique, a monarch's mana. Unfortunately, the series never tells us exactly when Jin-Woo's mana became truly unique, which makes this theory possible, but difficult to prove. Our final suspect comes with an important disclaimer. This is not canon. It's simply my own working hypothesis. Sung Jin-Woo's father, Sung il-hwan, eventually became a vessel of the rulers, just like Chairman Go Gun-hee. So here's the question. Could Jin-Woo have inherited an unusual constitution long before awakening? Could that explain why someone like Cha Hae-In sensed something unusual even before Jin-Woo fully embraced the Shadow Monarch's power? Right now, there's no evidence confirming this, but it remains an interesting possibility. After reviewing today's evidence, here's our conclusion. The system theory remains the strongest explanation. It directly accounts for the only confirmed piece of evidence in this case. The Shadow Monarch theory is certainly plausible, but lacks enough direct evidence. And the bloodline hypothesis remains exactly that, a hypothesis. Interesting, but unproven. Which means today's case remains partially solved. Before we close today's case, I noticed something interesting. over 75% of the people watching these case files aren't subscribed yet. If you enjoy investigating bizarre mysteries, hidden details, and overlooked lore from the world of manhwa and web novels, consider subscribing. It really helps a small creator continue making more investigations like this. Now it's your turn, investigator. What's your verdict? Do you think the system is the strongest suspect? Does the Shadow Monarch make more sense? Or did we overlook an important clue? Submit your case report in the comments. And if there's another mystery that deserves its own case file, submit it as well. It might become our next investigation. Until then, case closed.